welcome back to my channel. So today I've created this cut crease look for you. It's almost like a breakdown of a cut crease. This is for everyone out there who struggles with it and to hopefully give you some tips on how to do it. I mean, I'm trying to just help a few girls out. I'm going to stop rambling on like I always do and get on with the tutorial, so I'll see you in a bit. Okay, to start off this tutorial, I already did my eyebrows and primed my eyelids with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade White, and I'm just going in with my transition shade from the Modern Renaissance palette, which is Golden Ochre, and I'm working this into my crease, and I'm just using this one again to further deepen the colour in my crease. So you'll find your natural like dip in your eyelid, and that's where you need to be following. I'm going in also now with the shade Warm Taupe, and this is just to make the colour a bit darker, you know, build up that intensity, because you don't want to go straight into the darkest colour as it will be really hard to blend. You just want to keep using like soft shades and keep building up. As you can see now, like it does look a bit darker. But you just want to keep working it into your crease, which is that natural dip. I mean, you can see where the eyelid sort of like has that dip, and that is just where you want to follow. It doesn't really matter specifically where the crease will be at the minute, because you'll go into that in a second, but it's just a matter of fact of like blending it out at this stage. You just want to make sure the colour is smooth and, you know, there aren't any harsh lines, because it's just going to be really hard to blend it otherwise. Now I'm going in with the final darkest shade, which is Cypress Umber. That's the darkest brown shade on the right of the palette, and this is where I'm actually using the original line like that I sort of created with the shadow to just further define where my cut crease is going to go. It's just going to be just above my eyelid, as you can see, because if you did it on your eyelid when you cut the crease, you're not actually going to be able to see the crease, like the cut crease, until you close your eyes, which obviously wouldn't really be any help. But yeah, I'm just going in with a different fluffy blending brush to blend this out and make sure, like, make sure there isn't that brown line there, and make sure it's just all blended. You want to keep blending. Like, if you think you've blended enough, then blend some more. I'm just using the LA Girl Pro concealer, I think it's that one, or the foundation, I'm not sure, I'll link it down below, in the shade White, and I've just like marked the middle bit of my eyelid, like the top of my crease first, and then the inner corner of my eyelid, and join these up, because I feel like this is the best way, the easiest way to create a cut crease, to mark the middle point and inner point and then flick it out to the end. Because if you just start right in the middle, you really don't, you could go too high, could go too low, and then it just won't work. And then I'm just filling this in. Be careful not to look up at this point, because if you do, then it's going to print onto your eyelid. But yeah, and then I'm just going in with another, like a bigger concealer brush, and literally making sure everything's so compact on my lid. Now I think I've taken, it's a shade from the Naked Basics palette, I'll link it down below. It's just like a really neutral shade to set my eyelid, also because I didn't really want a dark colour on the lid, so I'm just using this to kind of set and create the lid colour, as it's just quite like a nudie colour. I've gone in with some like double-sided sticky tape, as I do find this is the most sticky tape to create like a wing with, and I'm just creating my eyeliner wing. I don't really know what happened here as my camera cut out, so I did add on some glitter from, it's a Technic one. But yeah, now I'm just applying my eyelashes. I'm using the Ardell, like the duo glue, I'll link that below as well. Just popping these on. Going in with Benefit That Gal, it's like a strawberry primer, I think, but yeah, it really helps make my skin kind of look glowy, because I've got like typically quite dry skin in areas, and yeah, it really helps hydrate my skin. So I'm using that, I'm blending it in with my beauty blender, and I'm spraying my face with MAC Fix Plus. This is my foundation. I'm using the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation in NC20. I know it's so dark for my skin, honestly. Oh, you don't believe like the struggles I have with this. It was because it was before I tanned, and I mean, it just didn't go well. You'll see, you know, my chest is a completely different colour, but forgive me, I don't know. Blending that in. And then I'm going back in with that LA Girl Pro thingy, white thing, and using it as my concealer, because I don't know, I found this is like a really good way. It's like a DIY concealer. If you just pop a tiny bit on, it makes your under eye so bright. Like, I literally love it. I mean, you're not going to get any brighter than white, so I just find it really works, and it's such a good consistency with the MAC foundation. I'm going in with my Laura Mercier powder, and I'm not baking as such under my eyes. I'm just pressing the powder into my skin, and I think this gives you a really flawless, you know, appearance. It kind of looks like photoshopped. It looks really good. And then I did bake like the centre of my face because that's where I get more oily. And then I'm setting the rest of my face with the Bobbi Brown sheer powder in the shade Sand. I think it's 5 or 6, I'm not sure, but it's Sand. Going with the Iconic London Illuminator drops in the shade Original, and I'm just popping those onto my cheekbones. Be careful you don't press too hard if you've already powdered your face, because it might go a bit bumpy. But yeah. And then I'm using warm taupe under my eyes just to give me a bit of colour under there so I don't look as naked. And I'm setting my highlight with the Merry Luminizer by the Balm. Also, don't forget to blend your eyelashes to your natural ones. I'm using the Kiko mascara. I'll leave the link down below to that, as I can't remember the actual name of it, but yeah. And then I'm going in with MAC taupe lipstick, and I was so surprised because it actually really matches like my eyes. Just really worked, colour coordinated. So yeah, I'm using that just to finish off the look. So guys, this is the finished look for the cut crease tutorial. If you did like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, comment down below what you think, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.
Invincible.